So when we last left off, we got covered in Venom's goo. And I guess that's part of the story, because it ain't coming off.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard.
Silence.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man...
Are you talking to me or are you talking to each other?
No kidding. Caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten a hunter.
Okay, they're talking as if I'm not here. Fair enough. Oh,
Yes, one disaster averted.
There's gatherables?
We still need to figure out how to get Wanda and the Sanctum.
Hang on, I want to look. There's a tree with a name carved on it, and I read the story about it. I was curious where in the Abbey it is. I know it's in the Abbey somewhere. Don't have arcane keys. Oh, a masterwork. Okay. Can put them in empty frames. Hello, Ty. It's been okay. I take it work's been keeping you busy. Oh yeah, I wanted to check leveling up heroes as well, because we got levels last time. This is his deck. He did get like attack and health, I think, and maybe that's all you get when you level. Yeah, okay, well, I don't have access to it yet. Fair enough. We'll get it soon, I'm sure. I'm not going to look around for it too much, but I'm just having a quick gander. The story had a screenshot of it as well. Temperance. This card represents harmony. There's 22 of them. That does not surprise me. Masterworks. Oh, hello, Creepin. I guess it is 2 birds with 1 stone because I'm collecting presumably stuff for crafting, so. Oh, congrats to anyone who got any emotes from the hype train that I totally noticed. That is presumably the exit. Or DLC. We shall see. And I imagine it being quite a prominent place rather than being hidden or anything, considering. Anyway, when I get back around to the mansion door, we'll go in and talk to Tony, aka Robot Man. Oh, hang on, I want to go down here. Well, whatever that is, we're not allowed in yet. You know, if you, like, say if it didn't say talk to Tony in the top left, if someone came in and said, oh, I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisition, they'd probably believe me. That's breakable.
There are cracks in this wall.
Yes, it's very astute of you to notice. How do I break them? This looks a bit more modern than the rest of the place. There's Sprint. Oh, there is. Is that Ghost Rider's car? Yeah, it must be. Yeah. Alright, head to the mansion. I've had a little... Oh. Had a little look. Looted some stuff. Ooh. Is that Heimdall's sword? Puts these everywhere, huh? Just to taunt you with them.
Hunter, you look scathed.
I'm covered in venom jizz.
Hey! Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time. Even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail?
Thank you, Freddie Mercury.
On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
And where exactly am I going?
Oh, that's the real question, isn't it? Sky's the limit for you, my friend. Unless you'd be up for wearing a space helmet. You do breathe air, don't you? You know what? It doesn't matter. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction.
You
and all.
propositioning me?
Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Joke.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
New hero available. Okay, so now I can optionally bring him. Got it.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the
Oh no,
Spark,
it's a smartphone.
a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
It's not very popular. Only 2 people have used it. Spent eternal page closet painting. That's very specific. So let's see. This is what, the caretaker, Agatha, and a dog.
We were all so happy then.
Were we though? Were we? I don't know how to read.
My
Can I
old
take
journal.
this?
Maybe it is time I start writing in it again. There was never enough room for my
Here we
armor
go.
in this thing.
Gloss earned? I see, so you have to like buy cosmetics. These are all very of a sort, I'll say. This seems the most normal, that'll do. Thanks. Oh, shows. It's superhero Twitter.
They're everywhere! We must fall back! To where?
I don't know who Will Walker is.
Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
Child.
Ew.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero.
That dog appears to be made of just flesh.
But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I am sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge.
I do feel that if I'd
guess
gone with the
eager to
She-Hulk
show you
here, all
something.
these cutscenes would be much better.
This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Can you pet the dog?
Charlie was restless all night.
Are to pet.
I should have known something was wrong.
It's not really petting. More of a gentle stroke. You gave me money?
Later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge.
My
I
real
think
dog
he has
doesn't give me
another
money when I
present
pet
for
it.
you. Salutations.
Oh, there's just money lying around. I'm just stealing it.
Airborne and covered in slime.
Oh, genetically distinct
don't get it.
console,
Strange
definitely,
didn't
to
just
not upset
magic
anyone.
his way in.
What are you wearing?
Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony will start pouting if you keep him waiting too long.
Yoink.
That explains so much.
Now?
Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
Oh, I see. She's stingier with the client.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep. I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Let's give me a chance to customize it a bit. Nope.
Still think it could have used a cloak.
Well, shells rate that ass. Oh, the camera's ever... there you go, kinda.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited
It's not
from a
practical.
cloak.
Hello, Trunks.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
Inspect. Oh, this is the Orb of Agamotto. It's a bit big.
Intriguing.
I do not.
Fascinating.
Cluttered table. Fascinating. The moon. No, it's got midnight on it. Is this XCOM X-Men? This is XCOM superhero Marvel junk, yes. Oh, speaking of which, Atomic Mass Games just showed off Agent Venom and Spider-Woman. Pardon me while I alt-tab one moment to take a look at the models. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Agent Venom has 3 guns because his symbiote tendrils are holding them. Yeah, sometimes lets you do it twice. Thank you for doing it again though, Billy. Oh, has the Overwatch patch notes gone live? Because they were doing a thing on Twitter with it.
I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
Doesn't say what mark armor it is. The star. Star Knight. Oh, Nova, that's what I meant. Who the hell is Star Knight? Yeah, Nova Corp.
I'm a vampire. I see everything.
Oh wait, I was supposed to talk to Tony. Sorry. Hang on, what book is this? It's an evil book. It's into it though. That's why it doesn't mind being chained there.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions.
No patch notes yet.
So
they were doing a thing on
ask
Twitter
away.
with them. I imagine once that finishes, they'll post them.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
I guess my character knows who it is or what it is, but they're not going to say.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
This game has a lot of dialogue and it's all horrible in a good way.
Remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot.
I will try and get
If
to
you have a
punching
minute, meet me
things
at the
now,
anvil
though.
over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
That's quite enough talking for the day. Analyze. Oh no, this is going to teach us crafting. That's probably important to pay attention
You're
to.
looking well, Chief.
Okay, research level. Oh, this is like researching stuff in XCOM. Okay, fair enough.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yale.
For anyone who isn't aware, this is made by Firaxis, so
I'm just gonna give you the
similarities are
condensed
going to be
version.
I
common.
appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change?
How's that going to apply to the card mechanic, though?
What have you got for me, boss?
Okay. Only one of these abilities can be
Tony's Forge of
selected.
Mystery. We never close.
I need to oh, did I not pick yet? No, analyze first.
No peeking now. You're welcome, Hunter.
Select one ability. I own 2 of these, I own 2 of all of them. These 2 are free, this one costs just 1. The whip is really good. Let's go knockback on. I want another one of the whips.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
If taken to the yard... Oh, you can bind... Alright, I remember hearing about this a while back. Okay, so we have more copies of the same card, so we can combine it down and make one version stronger.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
No, that's fine.
None.
All right then.
Upgrade an ability.
No pain, no gain.
If you possess 2 copies of an ability, they can be combined to create new, more powerful versions. Okay, so I do.
Not everyone wants my advice.
Oh, this is so like Slay the Spire, Jesus. So it brings the cost down to 0 and makes it do damage as well as the knockback. Sure. Okay.
Later.
Why do you have an exclamation mark above your head?
What's up?
I don't know. I want to know why you have a... That's because I have to talk to you about yourself, don't I?
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Yeah, sure.
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire.
Okay, so this is for people who know nothing about the characters, which in some cases, i.e. her, will actually be useful, because I have no idea who that is.
Born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
Sure. I don't actually know why he's called Blade.
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
We've known each other for almost 24 hours now. Okay, I'm going now.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I have to go talk to Manvers.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel.
I have other names for you.
Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky
Blade
bunch
is gonna
can
get
try
you
and
now.
magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking, but then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good.
Hello, Willie.
Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss.
More talking.
And Hunter?
I want to punch Hydra.
Welcome back from the dead.
He wasn't dead, he was sleeping. Okay, so we have access to Captain Marvel now.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore.
I'm randomly hearing
the
Bruce
gamma
talk.
signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say gamma?
That's why.
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
We waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Turn it off and on again.
Work my magic again? See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks.
Ow. The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Whoever's voicing Bruce
he's been a
sounds like
little
Michael
moody
Douglas.
lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Oh, collect. Yes, send me on a mission to punch something, please. Story mission, get another gamma coil and an artifact.
It was just recently that the Hudson
so we have
Yards
to take these
Development
people, that's fine.
Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
I wasn't listening there, sorry. It's so cheesy.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these
She forgot she just waxed.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Okay. I think that's disguising loading when you're in there, because it does seem to stutter quite a bit. Although then you go into a loading screen, so maybe not. I don't know. The Hunter's balance can be affected depending on how many light or dark abilities they play in combat. What does balance mean? I choose to take it literally. Using too many of one type make him trip. It's loading the loading screen. This is definitely a combat rooftop. You can tell by all the shit around from it kicking to people.
abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
That's the guy from the intro.
That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's
Robo-Man
resident
isn't
mad
here right now.
Not just Hydras. Lilith.
We had Manverse instead. Also, AMG
trays.
posted the full picture of Agent Venom and
Yeah? How about
Spider-Woman.
gamma radiation? You feeling
haven't
that
seen.
too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
Use your science brain.
Carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
She killed 7 people with that. I was talking with Bruce's voice, yeah. Defeat all enemies. That's a lot of enemies.
Considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
That would just kill and we'd get a refund because it's quick, so might as well.
Hail that!
What is this? Taunt. Force an enemy to target this unit, gain block equal to damage dealt. Okay. I could also just explode that and kill both them. I'd need to do that with one of Blade's guns though. Let's redraw this. Whip, that's also good. Let's get rid of this. Didn't get what I wanted. That's okay. What if... Can I not whip this? No. Let's see. A lot of them are attacking Carol already. I can't blow up that barrel this turn, that's annoying. Oh well, presumably I can, it's just that she'll... No, I can't, never mind. Oh, hang on. You... into the barrel.
Had your chance to escape. Weak, even for Hydra.
Still got 2 card plays left.
Come get. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Don't blink.
Two of them are already hanging. I might as well just get the kill. Oh, that didn't kill him, huh? I thought he had 5 health left. Oh, I see. Oh, well, my bad.
We will never forsake her.
Hello, Daniel. I started playing on Sunday. It's good. I like it so far.
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
Okay, so this is 0 cost now. Left shift.
I've never been one to buy into the science of
Left
magic.
shift. That's tactics mode. The camera raises slightly.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
You are lucky to still be breathing.
He ain't. He is not breathing. But whatever. Is this a kick? I'm not sure. Oh. Okay, so this is quick, so if I get a kill, we draw another card. Oh, that's not a kill! Bollocks. Oh, at least he dinged.
The best get better.
So hang on. 3 out of the 4 are attacking blade, but I can kill one of them. Oh, you need to go there.
I think you got him.
Never surrender.
At least he can have lifesteal in his attacks.
We'll have to do better than that.
Support units on the move.
Is it possible he
So we have
somehow
our heal. I'm gonna
stabilized
have
the
to
rate of
use
decay
that.
within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
Okay, don't click. That will be a kill. That's a kill. That's a kill. That's a kill. We want it on the ones who don't have 1 HP.
Playtime's over.
I'm impressed.
Okay, let's see. Who's getting hit the most? Currently, it would be the hunter. They're just box standard guys, though. Is that hitting all 3, you think? No. Just yeah, they're just unconscious. Captain Marvel can go binary. Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards will draw the go binary. Okay. Ooh. It's free. Why not? Not enough heroism. Okay, well let's she's got a crap ton of armor, so let's just heal you.
The light is on our side. Welcome assistance.
One more card play. That does 41 damage. I think these are all like just bog standard grunts, which is an absolute waste, but 41 damage. Why the hell not? Oh yeah, just punch him into the wall. Well, hang on, can I punch one of the other ones into him? No. Yeah, just punch him into the wall.
Is that all? At least monsters are wild and unpredictable. These rent-a-mercs have no gumption.
That tickles.
You're not serious, right?
Perhaps
that's a way to
Faustus's
kind of
device
force
is
it
worth
happening.
further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not... Yes.
I was hoping to get the one that has lifesteal, yeah, but it needs 3. Okay, that's fine. Ding!
I feel more like myself every day.
Punch some sword-turn sisters and descendants across time will feel it. She pretty much did, yeah. Okay, this is gonna give Blade some health back.
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
He did just murder a man and suck his blood, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a crime.
Go, now, quickly! Let's go, go, go!
Keep forgetting the one's on the screen.
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Wait, they don't know he's there?
Watch out!
no, they're possessed by Lilith. Also, this is a bit loud.
Get her!
I guess we get binary form for free? Yeah. Her power is energy absorption. Oh, recover the Hydra artifact. Break the Hydra shield guard's protection to access the truck and then use recover artifact card to get it. Okay.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound.
Oh, now I know who this voice is. It's the guy Valinar plays in Back for Blood.
They're attempting to escape with.
That is 100% that guy. That's what was bothering me so much. Any objective that is protected cannot be completed. Okay, we have to kill that guy to get anything.
The more the merrier.
Damage is just a grunt. Oh, but if I hit him into this, the explosion will catch the other guy. Nice. Hello, Crispy.
Was that truly your best?
He's got a lot of shield. There's a lot of dudes too.
Maybe you should teach me that.
This is Nedcom. Beg to differ. Still play one more card. Two of them are attacking Blades. Quite a few of them are attacking Carol.
About time.
It's an episode of What If, correct.
Hail Hydra! That's not supposed to hurt.
He walked away from the artifact. Can I just like walk over and grab it now? Attacks don't miss in this.
I'm a little woozy.
They said it very early on. It made no sense for superheroes to miss, so we can't miss. Oh, he runs back. Okay, fair enough. Another hero must take a number of actions before the daze wears off. Okay.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Oh, that's not the one that's free.
There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Yeah, I can only kick it that way? What if I was over here, though? There we go. Oh wait, no, this is a leap over thing again. I keep forgetting that. Doesn't count as a card play though, so it's fine.
Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal.
Oh, I don't have any moves left. I wanted to kick that. Well...
No mercy for the servants of blood. Hail that!
Alright, Carol's done absolutely nothing, so let's give her some cards.
Well, that's exciting.
42 damage? That seems pretty good. She's going to lose binary this turn, so I should make the most of it while I have it. I don't care if it's immune to knockback, still do it.
Do it.
Now that was something.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
Oh, he's got one of those like jackhammer fists that Crossbones had in the MCU.
For this. Ready for a real hit? Reinforcements. Good.
It's very similar to Slay the Spire, fights in tight spaces, that kind of thing. Oh, he's doing an AoE.
Clear. We won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Kill those two.
Time to bleed. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
We'll get a refund on this.
You kissed the mother with that mouth?
And then you might as well get the artifact. Because it's free. Okay, so that means there won't be any more reinforcements
Nothing to
now.
worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Whee!
Your time is come.
Oh, his butt's vibrating. How much health you got? 14. I can only play one more card, so I might as well just get block. Yeah.
It's a
They cannot possibly match your strength.
We're losing ground.
What's the most painful way to murder him?
Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce.
100% still
I've got a pair
alive.
of torn purple pants with your name on them. What is this thing?
Wasn't glowing green before, was it?
Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
It's a loot box.
Got it.
It's filled with a
Don't
mighty
cross
evil.
the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Does she intend to fly the whole truck there? She could. One star. Out of one, I think, so that's fine. Now we might be in a long loading screen, so someone check if the patch notes are up yet. Because this may take a while. The greatest evil of all is gambling. They're not. I mean, at this point, thanks to all the early gameplay videos, people have discerned what most of them are. But I still want to see specifics. Who made the box EA? Well, we know it wasn't Blizzard because they've steered away from loot boxes. To the point where people are begging them to bring them back. Because it's the lesser of two evils. Their Twitter space just finished? Okay, hopefully they'll post them now then. Or within the next few minutes anyway.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't
Kid?
get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if
They're playing off-brand Monopoly.
No one from Manhattan.
You know what they say. All work
I'm
and
sorry,
no
I spoke
play
over Dr. Strange's line there. That was pretty
is how
funny.
we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
This room sucks.
How did this work again?
Press 1. Superlink. She said a lot. My door is haunted. Hang on, I want to see if I can buy a cosmetic.
Come on, Hunter. I know you're awake.
Room upgrades.
You just replied to me.
Hang on, I'm making my room more presentable.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll wait.
Plush dog bed, that's the most important. And we'll add a rug and then that'll do, because otherwise she's going to keep talking.
Come on, Hunter. I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me.
It's a fancy looking desk.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
There was a dog earlier, you missed it, yeah. He's a flesh
talking to
monster made of
people,
red skin.
Making friends, basic human stuff.
Sorry,
Or
she.
Quasi-human. You're a midnight sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She...
You can pet them, but it's more of like a stroke.
mind.
I will meet you outside.
Imagine getting guilt tripped into watching a
Yes!
shitty movie with
I'll
a bunch of
go make us some
weirdos.
popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Is the dog there now? No. Where is the dog? This place is pretty big. It could be anywhere, honestly. I don't know.
Something tells me
Oh, I
you
had
don't
another
have a
button to
favorite
press there.
movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites.
Please don't actually play a movie. Thought it was like everyone watching it. This is weird.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama. There was a cool dinosaur. I'll fill you in later. Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I really needed that.
Board shorts legendary swimsuit. What?
So?
I know those words, but not in that order.
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly.
What hell
I recall
exactly?
a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the Runaways?
Sure.
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Huh.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I had some questions about your old
I have
team.
no idea about this character, so I'm willing to
Runaways?
ask questions.
Sure thing.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Is there a TV show? I have no idea.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents
She got
got
recently
together
added
to
into the
reminisce.
Marvel phone game some of us
And
still
then
play.
we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
There is. Okay.
I should get going.
Things aren't going to punch themselves.
Good timing.
Unless you have a spell that
looks
does
like
that.
Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I agree, the movie was boring.
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
I remember many sleepless nights and blood-soaked days. Always on the hunt.
I'll give you that. But there were times back then I wouldn't trade for anything. With both you and...
Agatha. Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... She's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
Agatha's power. How could she be gone?
She put her trust in the wrong
Oh, did Scarlet Witch kill her in this dimension?
Agatha died.
Yes,
in an
okay.
accident caused
She
by
did that
her
in the
protege,
comics too.
Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch.
Well, it wasn't
the
an
Midnight
accident,
Sun's
though.
latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Oh, evil and good choices. That's the bad choice.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
And there we go, yeah. Okay. Charlie, followed. Oh, there he is. She is. Take me to the shrine. Flesh dog. Can't pet him right now, he's running. It's a little ostentatious, honestly. Oh, she's going to be the cat jumping around the place, isn't she? Or maybe not. Maybe she's just a spooky ghost too. That's fine.
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body.
It was Agatha all along.
I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Is that where she killed Sparky? Or wherever the hell the dog's name was? Yeah, I know where it is. It's right over there.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate. Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Whoa.
Well, we don't really have a choice. Pushed her. Okay, so that's fine. I don't really... It's just going to be like a puzzle. Do certain things with certain allotted moves or something. Still no patch notes, I take it. Because it's meant to be going live in like 6 minutes, I think. Nope. Alright. I guess it's just going live when the patch goes live.
What you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls
Evil
to
doggles.
prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtor.
Sarah, caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference. Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Doggle powers.
Charlie?
Oh, Charlie's not so good anymore.
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
So does he have cards?
As the goddess of balance and order,
He does.
Ashtor was sometimes called
On
the
kill,
giver
draw a
of
card,
justice.
apply
You can
marked.
expect a fair fight.
He
Or
finds
at
a
least
card
her
play when
idea.
killed, max once per ability. Okay, this is free. Okay. Well, we can definitely do something with that.
You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandoned you.
You're insulting dogs, my man. Oh, that doesn't give a point, though. That gives +2, that gives +1. Oh, I didn't realize it made you walk over there, though.
Leave some for the rest of us.
I need to see the dogs throw a stone animation. Oh no, it switched to him! It did say, but I just presumed it wouldn't. I still have a move, I can move back. Doggo bite!
Now that was something.
No heal required. It's not gonna hit anyone. Might as well just bite you.
I am impressed.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but murderous beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
Okay, done.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, And you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Yeah, it was a bit easy for a tutorial one, but whatever. Rise of the Midnight Suns. There was blueprints and stuff, and the previous loading screen said something about unlocking crafting with Doctor Strange. So there is more complexity, it's just it's easing you in. Live maintenance is go. What does live maintenance mean? I mean it's down to launch the patch. Hopefully it's not down too long, because we are ready to swap over. I don't want to start another mission, but we can look around the Abbey. Is the patch notes there? Might need to restart the launcher to see it actually. Oh, okay. They're not on the official website yet. Moon seal.
This looks like
got an achievement for that. And 15 arcane knowledge. It allows magical locks and gates to be opened. Okay.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtor for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Yeah, we'll probably have space, Daniel. Hang on, is there any hidden lootables? This seems like a kind of... no. To use a word of power, hold spacebar. Butts.
The goddess of order approves.
Oh, but wait, I still can't open these damn things, though, can I? No. Well, at least it's marking them on the map if you do get them for free later on. Maybe you have to just make them in the forge or something. I could have just walked out the way I came in, Agatha.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me
they're in
the
Salem.
library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Oh, next morning then. Why did it show that tomb? Because we're not sleeping in there anymore. Doggo. Okay, now I can pet the dog. It's R to pet, not E, even though everything else is E.
Good girl, Charlie.
And then the dog gives you some money, or in this case, arcane knowledge and gloss, which is basically money.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience.
Again, that's Hunter to the Forge. Thank you.
Rubber rings in the pool.
Strange out.
See, Hunter, you're so much more than a weapon. You're fun.
A third-party site managed to post the pass notes before Blizzard did? Oh, neat.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box.
It's crafting, isn't it?
Yes. The spooky
It's going to be crafting.
The very one. Though it is far from any
No,
container,
if the
I
leaks are
assure
true,
you.
they gave Mercy 5 more bullets.
Powerful
I don't know if that's
from
actually what
inside.
the notes are.
If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in.
Can I slide it? Okay, I'll do it after this cutscene.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or
I get that
we could
reference.
Open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Maybe we should listen to Freddie Mercury on this one. Oh, hang on.
Desperately need to get into this crate. If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper
It does say
hand.
5 more. Okay, there you go.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
It's like, I am right that these are the good options, right? Because they sound like the bad options. It's very strange.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time to spare. Please
okay.
tell me it's not another amulet.
Resources used for upgrading and crafting. Got it. Break it open. It's a loot box. Break it open. It looks like an Apex Legends one.
Should do it. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum
Why did you keep it in your
Sanctorum is
bedroom?
no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Oh yeah,
It's
okay, we got a
probably
bunch
not
of
the
stuff.
object of power you were hoping for.
And he gave us a research level. Tech tree. Grants powerful rewards like room upgrades. These are powerful rewards. Supernatural fabrication. Craft powerful single-use combat items. Increase ability options and earn an additional ability when analyzing gamma coils. That's pretty good. Oh, we have to finish missions with certain characters for these. And we can't do that one yet. Spend moves to knock enemies. Okay. One day, so really it's just whatever we feel like we want more of. This would give us more cards, with which we can upgrade existing ones as well, so let's do war games. So I have to use Captain Marvel again. Which is fine. Yeah, so this is our science lab, and kind of our engineering bay mixed together, because we can also do that gamma coil, yeah.
Hey, Hunter. Let's see what we've got here. You're welcome, Hunter.
Oh, a new skill. Oh. I'll take the new skill, I guess.
Another magical...
Nope.
I'm here if you need me.
Okay. Abilities can be equipped, because you can only have a certain number, presumably. An 8-card deck, okay. Let's get rid of the whip that costs and put in the inspire. Let's try that. We'll just try it. Ulrich has a queue right now? Of course it does, because it was down for the patch.
Hey Hunter, got a sec to spare?
Oh, he's right over there. Praise.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
You're terrible at praising a dog. But anyway, yeah, we're going to swap over now, but we'll pick this up talking to Robbie next time.